How to change proxy setting using command line in Mac OS. I am using Mac OS and sometimes some work need to be done using a proxy, so I need to change my proxy setting frequently. But changing proxy setting in system preferences is very messy. Is there a way that I can change my proxy setting using command line? Use a shell command or some tools?
Edit. I am assuming you actually means Mac OS X and not Mac OS. You can use the command line tool Network Setup. There is a man page for it, Network Setup 8. You will find many options for proxy settings in there. Alternatively, if you just need to set the proxy for something like GET or curl, then you can use the fairly universal HTTP_proxy and FTP_proxy environment variables, e.g. in Bash, where 1234 is the port number. Cheers. SC.
Create a proxyless network environment. In the Network pane of System Preferences, click on the Profile drop-down and select Manage Profiles. Duplicate your standard settings by clicking on the cogwheel button at the bottom of the list. Give the duplicated profile a unique name, proxyless, say. Disable all proxies in the settings for that profile. Assign a keyboard shortcut to your new profile. In the Keyboard pane of System Preferences, create a new application shortcut for all applications. Name it like your profile, i.e. proxyless, add the shortcut. The shortcut will be activated once you switch applications at least once. It won't be active while you are still in System Preferences.
Setting up a proxy with Network Setup. Check you available adapters with Network Setup, list all network services before this. If required, you can set up authentication with the following syntax: set web proxy network service domain port number authenticated username password. Turning the proxy on or off. View the proxy status.
Expanding on SwissG's answer for the specific case of the SOCKS 5 proxy, i.e. the type generated with SSH, D, Shadow SOCKS, v2 Ray, etc. Given that you configured the proxy server with e.g. electric light bulb interface name is not case sensitive. You can later turn it off with and then back on with, i.e. the first command only needs to be run once, and then you can just deactivate the proxy as needed. GUI for setting proxies. Here is a bitbar plugin which wraps the commands above and makes them available as drop-down options in the macOS menu bar. The plugin also supports HTTP and PAC proxies. Bitbar is an open-source app that allows putting the output of any command to the menu bar, as well as launch any command via a breaktime equals 1s break script. Disclaimer: I'm not affiliated with the Bitbar author. Another GUI solution specifically for touch bar users. This URL. With MTMR you can use the shell script titled button in the JSON config file to run a specific command from the Mac touch bar.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.